Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Bloomsburg University softball. Joining us is senior Sarah Bertoni. Well, Sarah, for you, a great experience for you at Bloomsburg University the last couple years here, and here you are rounding it off with your senior season. Tell us about, you'd like to get some more games in, I'm sure, but tell us about the early start of the season.
Yeah, this rain is killing us and the random days of snow. But we've been doing well so far. We get so excited to get out there and play because we have to take advantage of every day we can. And there's 4 of us that are seniors, and we want to kill teams. We want to get out there. We want to play. So, we started out really well. We're hitting the ball well. We have some younger players who are starting, and they're doing awesome. So, it makes us as seniors so happy to see it, that everyone on the team wants to be there, wants to win, wants to go far this year.
Well, Sarah, back in high school, known for your pitching, known for your hitting, you got that combo going at Bloomsburg University as well. Tell us about being on the mound for the Huskies.
I love it. My team is so good behind me. They're always talking to me through every pitch, and I can stand on the mound and have a conversation with them in between the pitches, and they make me laugh. And I need that because it keeps me focused still, but it also keeps me relaxed and lets me take a breather in between the pitch and start over again. So I love it there.
Sarah Bertoni joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Sarah, for you, as far as being at Bloomsburg and fitting in with everybody, tell us about the experience and what it was like when you finally decided, hey, you had enough where you were, you're going to come to Bloomsburg. Tell us about everything that's worked out for you.
I was nervous to transfer. It's a big step going 2 years at one school and having to start all over again. But, and I met the team. They were all very welcoming, and they brought me right into their family pretty much. And I met people outside of it just by going to classes and meeting new people in my major. And, it's great when other people are in the same position you are and they want to make friends. So, you just have to go out and say hi to someone and start a conversation, and you make new friends and you start new friendships there, so it's great.
And Sarah, for you, the adjustment from high school to college and then college to college, you've had a few of those, as you kind of just mentioned. But tell us about those differences, both in the classroom and on the field, and what maybe some high school or junior high school kids can expect as they get older and get a little bit more of that experience and mature.
Well, it's a big difference going from high school to college. It was a little bigger than I expected it to be. I was pretty homesick when I first transferred out of high school to college because I went to Millersville, which was 2.5 hours away from me. So it was a big difference. I didn't know. I only knew 2 people in Millersville. When in high school, pretty much everyone in your school if it's not too big. So getting into that to start could be a struggle, but, you really just need to get out there and open up. You'll meet so many people that are just like you and are in the same position and want to get to meet new people. And then coming into going from one college to the next, it's a big step, and it's a little different, but, I moved a little bit closer to home, so that made it a little easier. But I had the experience already of knowing that I need to step out of my comfort zone and meet new people, so that helped me there. So I think for just younger kids looking to go to college, I say step away from your comfort zone. Go out of where you're used to and look at schools farther away. Look at bigger schools. Even if I did it all over again, I think I would look at a school more in the city, more with more people, and get out there. And I wish sometimes that I did take that time to go out and meet big schools and meet coaches at schools. But I wouldn't change anything. I love the people I'm with, the team I have, my coaches, the professors. They're all great.
Sarah, how about the experience of playing at the PSAC? You've had it now. This is your second school, but how about the level of competition? It's very good.
Yes, it's very good. A lot of people say, well, D1's where you have to go because that's where the good teams are. But, I like to believe a lot of PSAC teams could compete with D1 teams any day. I think PSAC is one of the most competitive sections of, softball. There's also good D3 schools. It all depends. But, the PSAC is very competitive, and girls come out, and they want to kill you. And, you love that. That's what you want. You want to see that when you get to a field and you want to see that drive in people's eyes, and you just want to go out there and try your hardest and do your best.
We're talking with Sarah Bertoni, a member of the Bloomsburg University softball team, and of course she's on the mound, and sometimes you get to use that bat as a designated player. Tell us a little about your bat this year, Sarah, and how you're feeling about that as the year goes on.
Well, it was a little rough to start, getting into it again and getting on the field. We've been in the gym. We haven't even practiced on our field yet, let alone play a game on it. So it was a little rough coming out and getting used to seeing a pitcher on the mound and in a box rather than inside the gym in a cage. But, since the last game, it's starting to pick up now, so I'm happy with where I'm at, and I just want to keep up with it.
Family support still there, and, of course, the people back in Nanticoke, I'm sure, still rooting you on as well.
Yeah, I count on them a lot. My family is always there 100%. They're at every game they can come to. Sometimes I feel bad because they plan around my games, and my mom, she plans her work around my games, and my dad, he wants to make every single game possible, but yet he still has his Crestwood softball team to worry about and his work. And I tell them it's okay, you can miss one game, but they're always right there. And my grandparents, they're still trying to get to every game, and they're getting up there in age. I don't want them to get too tired out, but I love them for what they do.
Sarah, as far as your studies, mass communications is what you're studying. Tell us about some of your thoughts as you move on with that dream that you have. What are some things you'd like to do, and you still have some more schooling for that?
Yes. I actually changed my major recently to mass communications, so I haven't had too much experience in classes, but I really want to go into journalism and writing. I love just writing papers. A lot of people complain about it and hate it when professors give them that, but I look forward to having papers to write. So much more than tests and everything. So I'm hoping that eventually in the future I can do something with writing or being an editor for a magazine or something on the line of that.
Well, that is a rare love, writing, as you mentioned.
Yes, that's for sure.
But a credit to you and what you've done. Of course, at a couple of colleges here at Bloomsburg University, still some time to go. Sarah, we wish you and your teammates the best of luck this season. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
That is Sarah Bertoni from Bloomsburg University softball team here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.